I do love a good picnic.
Yes, nothing beats eating in the great outdoors.
Sandwich, Mrs. Elf?
Thank you, Queen Thistle.
Sandwich, darling.
Mmm, yummy. Honey sandwiches, my favourite. Ah, buzz off. Go away.
Daddy, they're only bees.
Well, I don't like them. They're good for nothing.
Good for nothing? The honey in your sandwich comes from bees.
No, it doesn't. Honey comes from a jar.
Daddy!
Didn't you go to school, dear?
Yes, King School. We learned to wave.
Ben's right, King Thistle. Bees do make honey.
Really? How do they do that, then?
It all starts with a flower. The bees eat sweet nectar from the flower.
They eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and...
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Elf. When they've eaten lots of nectar, they take it back to make honey in the beehive.
I'd love to see the beehive.
I'll take you there if you like.
Good idea, Mr. Elf. And while you're at it, can you get me some more honey?
Of course, Your Majesty. We'll bring you back a nice fresh jar of honey.
Mr. Elf, how many bees live in the hive?
Oh, there are thousands of bees in a hive.
Thousands? Wow!
They must make a right old racket.
Oh, yes. Get ready for the loud buzzing. It will be very noisy indeed. Oh, it's very quiet. Wise old elf, where are all the bees?
They've gone.
Gone?
Yes, flown off. We're waiting to see if they come back. There, that's the queen bee. The rest of them always follow her. Good. She's led them all back into the hive. Everyone relax. All's back to normal. Now then, Ben and Holly, what can we do for you?
We've come to see how bees make honey.
Well, you've come to the right place. This is the beehive, and I'm the beekeeper.
We need a jar of honey for the king.
No problem.
So, I suppose we go in and get some. Where's the door?
Hang on, Nanny Plum. You can't just walk into the hive. There's thousands of bees in there with thousands of stings, and they wouldn't be too pleased if we tried to take away their honey.
So what do we do?
First, we make the bees sleepy.
How?
Well, it involves magic.
But I thought you didn't like magic.
I don't. But when I'm about to walk into a nest of angry bees, I'm prepared to bend the rules.
Who does the magic?
Oh, any old fairy will do. Nanny Plum, can you do a sleep spell for me?
All right, then.
No, Nanny, not the wise old elf. The bees.
Why doesn't he say what he means?
What happened?
Right, so just to be clear, you want me to magic the bees to sleep?
If you wouldn't mind, yes.
They're all asleep.
Good. Now it will be much safer.
So now, do you go in and get the honey?
Not quite yet. We need a fail-safe.
A fail-safe? What's that?
Extra safety in case our first safety measure fails. Watch this. It's very clever.
What's he doing, Nanny?
Goodness knows. It'll probably be stupid, but funny.
Ta-da!
Told you. He's dressed as a bee.
Yes, so if the bees do wake up, they'll think I'm a bee and not sting me.
You're fail-safe.
Yes, Ben. Now I simply fly into the hive.
But you can't fly.
That's where the elf helicopter comes in. Lift me up!
Lifting.
Bees asleep.
Check!
Bee costume on.
Check!
Jar for honey.
Check!
Go, go, go!
Now, watch a beekeeper at work. Calm, safe, and sensible. I'm a bee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Lower me in. I'm inside. Take me down. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, all this for a jar of honey.
Yes, it's very exciting.
Too far. Up a bit. Now left a bit.
The bees will wake up soon if he doesn't get a move on.
I'm in position.
Quick, wise old elf!
The bees are waking up.
Come on, wise old elf! Hurry up!
There we are. Done. Calm, safe, and sensible. Eh? Ah, nice bees. Just borrowing a bit of honey. I'm a bee. Buzz, buzz. Pull me up. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Pull me up. Mission accomplished. Calm, safe, and sensible.
What are those bees doing, Nanny?
They seem to be following him.
Ah! Bee swarm! Get me out of here!
Look, there's loads more of them. Why are they following him? Maybe they think he's the queen bee.
Ah! Faster!
Hold on! We're almost at the little castle.
Thank goodness! The window's open!
Bit of a draft in here. Let's close the window.
Yeah!
Goodness me! Wise old elf, what are you... Ah, my jar of honey. What an amazing delivery service. You're even dressed as a bee. Yes?
Let me in!
What are you playing at? Shh! What's going on?
Bees! Bees!
Ah, yes. I used to be frightened of bees too, but it turns out they're quite useful.
Shush!
Who switched the lights out?
Follow me quietly, Your Majesty.
Where are we going? Shh! Wise old elf, there better be a good reason for this, or good grief! What are those bees doing?
The bees have decided that the little castle is their new home, Your Majesty.
What?
But looking on the bright side, you can have all the honey you can eat.
Why have they all come here?
They followed me because they think I'm the queen bee.
Well, I don't want them on my castle.
Shh! If the bees notice us, they'll follow me again.
Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you say so? Hello, bees! He's over here! Cooey!
Ah! Get me out of here!
Don't worry, wise old elf. I've got you.
Wait! What about my honey?
They're getting closer! Try to shake them off!
Righto, hang on.
Ah! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ah!
I'll try going lower.
Aren't we a bit near the... pond?
There's the queen bee! I mean the wise old elf!
Here come the bees.
Come on! Here's your queen bee! And that is how you get a jar of honey. Calm, safe, and sensible. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a beekeeper in his underpants before?
Calm, safe, and sensible.
Yes, exactly. It's all quite easy when you're an expert beekeeper like me.
In that case, can you fetch me a jar of honey too?
No! At least, perhaps not today. Today's adventure starts at Gaston's house.
Gaston is lost. Gaston, are you in? Do you want to play? Here, Gaston, fetch the stick. Again. Gaston's taking a while. Yes. Where is he?
Princess Holly! Home time!
Oh, that's Nanny Plum.
Ben! Home time!
And that's my mum. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, everyone. Let's play with Gaston. Yes. Gaston? It's empty. Where is Gaston? Gaston! Gaston?
Good morning, children. Has anyone seen Gaston today?
No.
Has anyone seen Gaston?
No.
Has anyone seen the ladybug?
No.
Gaston is lost.
Dee-da-dum-dee-dum-dee-doo.
Have you
Dee-dee-da.
seen Gaston?
Gaston? No. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him at all today. He usually comes in for his breakfast first thing in the morning, but he hasn't touched his food.
Gaston is lost.
Don't worry, Holly. We can find Gaston by looking in a crystal ball. Let's use this one.
It's a snow globe. With a little Eiffel Tower inside.
Yes, pretty, isn't it? There you go. Paris in the snow. It's almost like you're there.
But how can a snow globe find Gaston?
Ah, that's where we need a little magic.
The snow is clearing. Ooh. That's Gaston's house. There's Gaston.
The crystal ball is showing us what Gaston did yesterday. And then we can work out where he is.
Very clever, Nanny.
Not just a pretty face, eh?
Where's he going?
That's me, feeding Gaston yesterday. Good morning, Gaston. Here's your breakfast. Hungry boy. Where would you be without me to feed you?
Now where's he going? He's at the fairy village.
Morning, Gaston.
That's my mum.
Here's your breakfast.
He's had 2 breakfasts. I thought it was just me who fed him.
Bye, Gaston.
He's off again. He's at the great elf tree. And that's the wise old elf.
Ah, Gaston, I haven't forgotten you. Here's your breakfast.
I don't believe it. That's another breakfast.
Gaston's off again.
He can't eat any more breakfasts.
Look, he's at the playgroup. And that's Mrs. Fotheringill.
Here's your porridge, Susan.
Susan?
Good girl, Susan.
By my reckoning, that's 4 breakfasts.
I think Gaston needs lots of food because he does lots of running about. Oh, he's fallen asleep.
I'm not surprised after all that eating.
Look, it's us. Yes, we played with Gaston yesterday. Gaston, are you in? Do you want to play? Here, Gaston, fetch the stick. We know this bit. Can you skip past it?
OK, I'll fast forward.
Oh, Gaston has vanished. Let's watch that again. Stop. There he is. Forward a bit. Oh, he's disappeared. Back a bit. Forward. Gone.
He jumps behind those clovers and disappears. So that's where he must be.
Come on, we have to find him. Let's get the others to help. Wise old elf! Wise old elf! Gaston needs rescuing!
You found him?
Not exactly, but we know where he was before he disappeared.
This is where Gaston was last seen. And then he vanished behind some clovers.
Which clovers? There are lots here.
We'll have to search all of them. Gaston! Gaston! Where are you, Gaston?
This is crazy. How can anyone just disappear into thin air? Ah!
Oh, where's my mum gone? Help! Help! Mum, where are you? Here! I can't see you. Are you invisible? No! Look down! Gosh, a hole in the ground.
I can't see a thing. Wand, give me light.
It's a huge cave. Ooh! It's full of sparkly diamonds and gems.
Ah, looks like we've found a bit of the old dwarf mine.
Yes, the little kingdom is riddled with dwarf tunnels. Those dwarfs certainly like to dig.
Help! Help! Mum! Hello, everyone! I found Gaston! Gaston! Come on, everyone. We've got a ladybird to rescue.
What about me?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Mum. I forgot about you.
Charming.
Let's climb down.
It's a good thing I brought the elf rescue rope.
Here we come. Whee! Whee! Gaston! Gaston must be so hungry. I can hear voices. Someone's coming.
Hide, everyone.
In a dwarf mine, oh so old, we dig for diamonds, we dig for gold.
It's the dwarves.
Dinner time! Good boy. When you finish that, there's pudding.
I don't believe it. Gaston's only been here a day and he's already got people feeding him.
Right, lads, back to work.
Dig, 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 dig.
Lucky the dwarves didn't spot us. They don't like strangers in their mines.
Yes, that's why I took the precaution of hiding the elf rope. If the dwarves had seen the rope hanging from the top of the cave, they would have known someone was in here. I'm not called the Wise One for nothing.
But if the rope's down here, how are we going to climb out?
Don't worry, the wise one will have thought of that. He'll have a brilliant plan.
This is a bit embarrassing.
So, the wise one pulled the rope down, but forgot that we need to climb up it to get out.
Yes, that's about it.
No worries, we'll just fly out.
But us elves can't fly.
OK, I'll magic the rope to the top.
Ooh. Come on, everyone. Let's go. Wise old elf, aren't you climbing up?
I am not climbing up a magic rope.
See yourself. You can live down there forever.
Okay. I'll climb up the magic rope.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Fotheringill. What are you doing here?
I came as quick as I could when I heard Susan was in trouble.
Susan? Who's Susan?
Susan the ladybug. Oh, there you are.
That's Gaston. He won't answer if you call him Susan.
Susan, I've brought you something to eat. Poor Susan. Who would look after you if I didn't?
I've got a feeling Susan would manage just fine.
Are you looking forward to your first day at Fox Cubs, Ben?
Yes, Dad.
I loved being a fox cub when I was your age. I've still got my hat. In my day, it was Old Grey Wolf in charge. They've got a new leader now. I wonder who it is.
Welcome to Fox Cubs, everybody. I'm the new leader.
Hello, Nanny Plum.
Don't call me Nanny Plum. I'm Fluffy Owl, to wit to woo.
Hello, Fluffy Owl. To wit to woo.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Ben.
Hello, Nanny Plum. What are you doing here?
I'm the new Fox Cub leader. You have to call me Fluffy Owl, to wit to woo.
Oh, hello, Fluffy Owl.
You have to say the to wit to woo bit as well.
Tawit Tawoo.
You're just in time for the badges.
Oh, is someone getting a badge? Ben, you're going to have so much fun getting your badges.
Dad, what badges did you get when you were a fox cub?
I got an adventure badge, a sailing badge, and a knots badge.
A knots badge?
Yes, after days and days of tying knot after knot, I finally got my knots badge. It was hard work, but worth it.
Who wants a badge?
Eh?
Everyone step forward and tell me what badge you'd like. You first, Rosie.
Can I have an adventure badge, please?
One adventure badge.
But...
Can I have a sailing badge?
Of course. One sailing badge. Strawberry, what would you like?
A knots badge, please.
Here you go.
Stop it! Stop it at once! You don't just hand out badges.
Why not?
You have to earn your badges. To get my adventure badge, I had to spend 3 days camping in the wild.
Well, I watched a whole night of TV for my watching TV badge.
Watching TV badge? That's not what the Fox Cubs are about. The Fox Cubs are about having adventures in the wild.
Adventures do sound like fun.
We like adventures.
Mr. Elf, can we have an adventure in the wild?
Well, it's not up to me. It's up to Fluffy Owl.
Oh, very well. Follow me, everyone. OK, here we are, having an adventure. What do we do?
Well, imagine we had to look for food.
How do we find food here?
Fluffy Owl, why don't you show the children how to find food in the wild?
All right. This way, everyone.
Now they'll see. It's not easy to find food in the wild.
Hiya! We found food.
Ice cream!
Ice cream?
Yes, from the ice cream van over there.
But that's cheating.
Look, you said find some food, so we did. Now you're changing the rules.
We got you a raspberry ripple, Mr. Elf.
OK, moving on from finding food. Does anybody know how to make a shelter?
Oh, me! Me! I brought my tent. Watch this. There we go.
Ooh.
It's got 5 bedrooms, a bathroom, a television, and even a cellar.
Ooh, it's amazing. The best tent in the world.
We can't sleep in that.
Why not? What's wrong with being comfortable when you're on holiday?
This is an adventure, not a holiday. We'll make a shelter out of 2 twigs and a leaf. You lean the twigs up like this, and hey presto, what have you got?
2 twigs and a leaf. Where's the bed?
You sleep on the ground. It's nature's bed. Lovely and cosy.
But why bother when you can sleep in my castle tent?
You're missing the point. Do you Fox Cubs want a real adventure?
Yes!
Good. If you're going to learn how to survive in the wild, you have to be in the wild. Like, at the top of a mountain.
What?
Fluffy Owl, please magic us to the top of a mountain.
OK. Abracadabra.
Wow, we're at the top of a real mountain.
Fantastic. Now, how are we going to get home?
Easy. I'll magic us home.
Let's say you don't have your wand with you.
OK, I'll call for help.
No phone either.
Hello, hello.
But that's going to make it very, very difficult to get home.
Exactly. But when you get home, you will have earned your adventure badge.
So, what do we do first?
Maybe we should start by working out which mountain we're on.
Good, Ben. That's exactly what we should do.
Fluffy Owl, which mountain did you magic us to?
No idea.
What?
You just said a mountain. I don't know one mountain from another.
Well, that makes things a bit tricky.
Why?
Because we don't even know what country we're in.
Oh,
Perhaps you should magic us back home, and we'll start again.
I can't. You threw my wand down the mountain.
Oh, yes. Let's ring for help.
But you threw Fluffy Owl's phone down the mountain too.
Oh, yes. So I did.
You wanted us to be lost. Now we're lost. Happy now?
I'm sure Mr. Elf wouldn't have sent us to the top of a mountain if he didn't know how to get us home.
Thank you, Strawberry. OK, I think I can work out where we are by using my compass. Let's see. North is that way, and the position of the sun is... Oh, my goodness! We're on Everest!
What's that then?
Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the whole world!
Is Mount Everest far from home, Dad?
A bit far from home, Ben, yes.
And is it really very high?
A bit high? Yes, Holly.
I suppose we could just climb down.
Just climb down? Just climb down Everest, the enormous, treacherous mountain of rock and ice? Perilous cliff after perilous cliff that could only be conquered by the world's greatest mountaineers?
So, Mount Everest is not safe for children to climb down?
No, Mount Everest isn't child-friendly.
So what do we do now, Mr. Einstein?
I don't know.
Oh, if only we had my castle tent.
What good would that do?
We could watch TV.
Could a fairy fly for help?
In that wind, you'd be blown away. No, what we need is someone who can climb down the mountain and fetch help.
I know! Gaston is good at climbing!
Good idea, Ben.
Go, Gaston, go! Get help!
It may be some time before Gaston returns. After climbing down the mountain, he will have to journey through the jungle, cross the desert, swim the ocean before he arrives at the Little Kingdom.
Hello, Gaston. What's that? All the children and Fluffy Owl and Mr. Elf all trapped at the top of a mountain, you say? Then this is a job for Old Grey Wolf. Awoo! Lead the way, Gaston. Is this mountain far? Still further? Oh, are we nearly there? So, quite a way then.
Gaston's been gone for ages. I hope he's all right. Gaston!
And he's brought Old Grey Wolf.
Oh, I'm very pleased to see you, old grey donkey.
It's Old Grey Wolf, and you have to say, awoo!
OK, awoo.
What's your plan, Old Grey Wolf? Awoo! Have you brought the elf helicopter to lift us to safety, or a team of mountain rescue elves to carry us down the mountain?
Actually, I set off in a bit of a hurry, and you were a bit further away than I expected.
So, you're just here on your own without a plan of any sort?
Yes, that's about it. Maybe you should do a bit of a magic?
I'd love to, but he threw my wand away.
So that's why I found it at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh, it's good to have you back again.
So, if you wouldn't mind magicking us back home?
No problemo.
Hooray! That was a really good adventure. Thank you, Fluffy Owl. Twit-twoo!
Well, you should thank Mr. Elf. It was his idea.
Thank you, Mr. Elf.
Yes, Dad, it was great.
Ho ho! And I think all of you fox cubs have earned your adventure badges.
Indeed. Adventure badges for everyone.
Thank you, Old Grey Wolf. Awoo!
And for fetching help in the Fox Cubs' hour of need, one of you has earned the rescue badge.
Who is it?
Gaston, of course.
Gaston to the rescue!
Oh.